Hello everybody and welcome to Sin City Living. I'm Jason bringing you today's episode. This will be a pretty quick one, pretty short one, because I just want to answer a question that we received, and I'm going to talk about the fire bet. One of the side bets. At one point it was one of the most popular side bets. For those of you guys out of state or those that have been interested in it, I did finally find an online casino that is worth recommending. It's called BetUS. Has all the games, has craps, which is one of the big things I was looking for, has roulette, live dealers, sports book that's really good, on par with the Vegas odds makers, does both Bitcoin and regular money, and again, great one for you guys to use. It's been around for a long time. It is. I've checked I've read reviews on it. I've talked to them. I've emailed them, and it's definitely a legit online casino and worth checking out for you guys that are looking either for low limit stuff to test your strategies on, or just for an online casino to do some sports betting or play some craps or something. So yeah, check it out. There's some links down below with some links to some of their sign-up specials and stuff. If you're interested, check it out. If not, okay. And yeah, the fire bet. So at one point in time, the fire bet was the main side bet for craps. It was the most popular one. It was the one that was out there at almost every table that had side bets. It's kind of been supplanted as far as its popularity goes, but it is still one of, I'd say, the big three, and is still very, very common. Now, typically you will see little markers all around the table at the positions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on and so forth. You'll have the eight markers, right? And then they'll have the same thing up top. So when you place your pass line bet, you can make a bet onto the fire bet. It has to be before they come out, and generally has to be the very first time somebody shoots. In fact, it absolutely has to be the first time somebody shoots. Can't be done if they've already made a point. So you bet it. They'll move your money over to the marking up here, and you can generally bet between $1 to $5. Most of the tables that have it. Some will do, of course, your higher limit tables. As far as how it pays out, it actually depends. Depends quite a bit. So this is how it works. So you'll bet the fire bet, be $1, $5, doesn't really matter. So the player will shoot. They set a point. Let's say they make their point, right? They make the 8. There will be a lammer. It's a fire bet puck. They call it a puck. It's generally about this big. And it'll say, probably just have a number on it, 1. Right? So they'll throw a puck out. Now, the shooter goes to make another point. Say they set the 5. Now let's say they actually hit the 5. Right? Well, they hit the 5. Now another puck comes out. This one will have a 2 written on it. They've made 2 points. It's a 2-puck roll so far. Obviously, your goal is a 6-puck roll. All 6 numbers set and made. Now here's the thing. Let's say you're in this situation. You've already had 2 pucks. Right? 8 and the 5 have been made. Shooter rolls, sets the point as 8. Everybody playing the fire bet's going to groan at this because there's already a puck on the 8. They've already made the 8. This would not be puck 3 if they rolled the 8, the winner 8. They would just turn off, and it's still a 2-puck roll. And now we have to wait for them to set another point. For those of you guys that have Discord, I finally created a Discord channel for us. Check also the links down below. I always have the links down below. Check the links down below for the link to the Discord channel. As we start getting more people signed up to it, I'll start identifying some moderators. If you're interested in helping us out with that, shoot me an email. We'll talk about it. Because I'm not going to be able to be on there all that much, so I definitely need it moderated. Some very, very basic rules. No politics, no arguments or name calling. Healthy debate, friendly debate, absolutely, especially when it comes to strategies. No arguments, no name calling, and the biggest rule, those of you guys that have met up with us or come across us at work, no mentioning of where we work ever. We will shut down that channel if that starts becoming a problem. We keep work and this channel here separate. So with the fire bet, now, as I said, the payout gets a little complicated. It's also changed lately for a lot of casinos. They actually reduced the payouts to make it less likely to become a taxable and have to have all this paperwork and such. Now, of course, your biggest payout is going to be a 6-puck payout. Biggest payout. If you get a 6-puck win, once the roll ends and we're at 6 pucks, or typically once they make the 6 point, they'll just stop it. Once they make the 6 puck, the game is going to come to a dead stop for about 15 minutes because they have to call up to surveillance that they have a 6-puck roll. Surveillance is actually going to have to go back through and they're going to have to run the entire roll through. They're going to have to check the whole thing, make sure there were no errors, make sure there were no mistakes, nothing that happened. For a lot of side bets, I can't say because again the fire bet has changed a lot over the last few years. Can't say if this applies for most casinos or not, but a lot of casinos, a lot of side bets, all tall, small, repeaters, so on and so forth. Even a 7 on the come out roll will wipe out the side bet. So that's another reason that they have to run the cameras back. They have to make sure that there was no mistakes and that it was a legitimate 6-puck roll. Now, back when I was dealing it, there were basically 2 main payouts. 6-puck roll was either 1,000 to 1 or it was 300 to 1. Depended. And it really depended on where the threshold was to start paying. The ones that paid 1,000 to 1 for a 6-puck typically did not pay anything until you had a 4-puck roll. The 4-puck roll would pay. A 3-puck roll would not. Right? That would just be a loser. A 4-puck roll would pay. Now here's the thing. They're not going to pay you when the 4th puck is made. And then pay you when the 5th puck is made. And then pay you when the 6th puck is made. No, it doesn't work that way. Once the roll ends, then they will pay based on how many pucks were made. Right? You don't get a 4-puck win, a 5-puck win, and a 6-puck win. You only get the highest one. So some of the casinos would not pay until they had 4 pucks. Those ones back then, when I was dealing this, were paying 1,000 to 1. Now some casinos were paying at 3 pucks, and 3-puck win. That only paid 7 to 1 if I recall correctly, but they paid out at 3 pucks, 3 points made, 3 different points set and made. A 6-puck win at those places only paid 300 to 1. So definitely differences in payout. The fire bet does still exist. What I've noticed a lot of times is a lot of tables now have hybrids. They have multiple side bets. They'll have the fire bet and the all tall, all small, make 'em all, or the fire bet and the repeater, or the replay bet and the repeater, so on and so forth. So I hope this answers the question that was asked. Thank you guys all for tuning in, and we will catch you guys next time. Bye now. Thank you everybody for watching today's video, and as promised, a little bit more detail on things that we are working on. So again, we want to continue trying to expand the channel. We're really hoping to be able to add roulette as soon as possible, and then some video keno, video slots, stuff along those lines. Unfortunately, it ate up almost all of our cash, paying off all of our bills during the month of January while we were down. And now that the holidays have ended, YouTube's payouts have dropped significantly. So we're kind of treading water here as far as all that goes. Do have a lot of things we want to add, though. Not just those things, those additional games, and hopefully some carnival games and such like that. But the live streams. The biggest problem right now with the live streams is with 3 jobs combined between the 2 of us, 4 if I include the 20 to 30 hours a week I'm putting into the YouTube channel. It's very, very difficult for me to have a day and time that I can commit to doing the live stream every single week, because we also have our very young child to take care of. But I'm trying to figure that out. I'm thinking it's probably going to end up being on Monday nights or Tuesday afternoons, or possibly both. I intend to do at least one live stream exclusively for our patrons, and then another one on the YouTube channel. So possibly both days. We also have a few other things that we really want to attempt to move forward on. I'm just running into either time or skill set issues. I do want to eventually have a website going for us. I did used to program websites over a decade ago. A lot of things have changed, and I just don't have that time. And not a whole lot of knowledge on the current state of building websites, hosting, what sites can host, and how to build up, the e-commerce stuff. So if anybody has any skill sets along those lines and would like to answer some questions or just help us out, shoot us an email, sincitylivingLV@gmail.com. Also, I really hope to be able to start adding some exclusive stuff from Sin City Living, logoed shirts, hats. I'm looking to get custom dice made, even custom layouts made, although those would be pretty expensive. But I know zero about e-commerce and drop shipping and anything along those lines. So if you have any skill or knowledge in that area, please email me. I would love to ask you some questions and see if you can answer a few to help me figure out how to get that going. Same thing with designing our logos. I had some logos designed, very, very small logos, unfortunately, not big enough to blow up to put on t-shirts and stuff like that. And again, I know I know nothing about logo design, graphic design, any kind of websites that could do it. I literally know nothing. So if you have any skill or knowledge in that area also, please email me, and you're willing to answer some questions, please email me and let me know. I'll admit I don't even know where to start as far as asking some questions, but I'm sure I'll ask a few and that'll trigger a few more, so on and so forth. So yeah, there's that, and of course we do hope to continue to improve our AV setup, but I am an AV moron, so also right there, if you have any skill sets or knowledge in that area, please email me and are willing to answer some questions. Please email me and let me know. We would love to help. Otherwise, again, thank you everybody for watching, and we're very excited to continue bringing you our videos. Bye now.